Hi everyone, this is Brendan and Anya from Heroic Starfish. We played in the Road to Regionals tournament of Fanboy 3 in Manchester yesterday. We thought we'd give you a bit of a rundown on how that tournament went. We both had a fantastic day, it was very fun, and our hosts were fantastic as well. The space at Fanboy 3 is really nice to play. The format of the tournament was 4 rounds. Each round you're matched against one opponent. We will play 3 games against that opponent, and the best of those 3 games would take that round. After those 4 rounds, it then went to a final 4. Player number 1 played against player number 4, and 2 against 3. And then whoever won those matches played off in the final. Okay, so we'll talk about round number 1 to start with. Hand over to Anya.
So first, I played against a young boy with a starter deck, and it was a tech deck. And I won 2-1.
Okay, good. I think actually you played against someone with a mountain deck in the first round, and it was me who played against someone with a tech deck. So both young lads, both came along with the starter decks. I think maybe they'd opened a couple of booster packs somewhere along the way, but they were doing the best they could with what they had. But unfortunately, there were no match for our constructed decks. But all the best to them in the future. I hope we see them again at some tournaments. So yeah, we both won round number 1. On to round number 2. I was matched up against another young player. I think he was around 12 years old. Had an astral deck, and he could play this game. He gave me a real challenge. Unfortunately, he wasn't able to beat me, or fortunately from my side of the table, but he put up one hell of a fight. It was a very good game.
And I played against someone who was older than me, and near the end of the game, we thought that he'd won, but I had my crystal core in play, and he just put away his cards, so we had to go ask the judges what they thought, and we had to replay the game, and then unfortunately I lost again.
Yeah, so it'd gone 1-1 at that point, hadn't it?
Yeah.
Because it was best of 3, it'd gone to 1-1, and then they played this game. And as Anya says, there was then a replay that was judged, but she lost the game anyway, which was unfortunate, but just remember, if you've got a crystal core, then make sure you use it at the end of a game. So going on to round 3, do you want to go first?
I played against a dread deck, and I won 1 game, and the other person won 2 games.
Yeah. My round 3 was quite an exciting round. Played against a guy called Roy, who played in nature deck. There's a lot of healing in that deck. It's very difficult to do any damage at all. We both kind of struggled to get cards onto the table. I had fairly strong removal, which I know he struggled a bit against, but we both ended up drawing our entire decks. These rounds that we were playing were limited to 1 hour, so after the 3 games were up, excuse me, you had to have played those 3 games within that hour. Our first game ran to about 50 minutes, I think, just because it took so long to get through the whole deck. So after we'd played that first round, in which he won, we were then left with about 10 minutes to play the second round. Obviously that 10 minutes was up before we'd finished the round, and that's when it went to sudden death. According to the rules of the tournament, when we went to sudden death, we both had 2 more turns each. I was able to play Shatter Blast, which did 14 damage, which was perfectly timed then to leave me on more health than him, which meant that I won that round. We then played the 3rd game, and again it was immediate sudden death, so we both just had 2 turns to do as much damage as we could. And I was lucky enough to draw Shatter Blast in my starting hand, so I was able to do 14 damage right away, and won that game as well. So that round went to me. Moving on to round 4 then, I played against a really nice guy. I think he'd driven over from Blackpool, which is not a short drive from Blackpool to Manchester. He was playing a mountain deck, and got a lot of card draw in that deck. Put up a good fight, but again wasn't able to stop my tech deck.
And on my round, I played against the same person that my dad played with on the first round with the tech starter deck, and I won 2-1.
So that was the end of the first 4 rounds, and at that point they cut the field down to 4 players. Anya at that point was given some prizes. I think you won a booster pack,
Yeah.
a foil pack, is that right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Anya couldn't hold herself back and she opened them straight away. I progressed on to the final 4, having won all 4 of my rounds previously. So I was then matched up against the person that Anya had played earlier on. I think he had a nature deck, I can't quite recall, but I managed to beat him 2-0, so took that round and went into the final. Meanwhile, in the other game, Roy, who I'd played earlier with his nature deck, he was playing against his son, I believe, and he won that match, so he moved on to the final with me as well. So we were back, my tech versus his nature, knowing full well that it was going to be a long game, and we played a little quicker than before, but the first game still took some time to get through. He won that game. Second game, we managed to get through that one. I won that one. Moving on to the third game, that was when we ran out of time and it went to sudden death. The way that it was positioned at the time, there was nothing I could do, and Roy took that final round, so well done to Roy, and he won the tournament. He got the bye for the regional tournament that will be held at Fanboy 3 in March. Fair play to him, it was one hell of a deck to play against. I'm not sure what I would change in my deck to beat it next time either. I'm going to have a long hard think about it though. So at the end of the round anyway, I was awarded several booster packs and a foil promo pack. I've managed to restrain myself, unlike Anya. I'm going to open them now for you. Hopefully some of these will fill some of the holes in our collection, but if not, we'll put them up on the Heroic Starfish web store and they'll be available for you. So we've got them here now, so we'll get the first pack open. And I'll just hand that one off to Anya, she can run you through those cards whilst I open up the next one.
So first we've got a Shroud of Night, which I'm pretty sure we've already got.
Yeah, I think we've probably already got that one. That one's a common, so it's not a surprise.
Yeah. We've got a Creeble Jester.
Okay. I mean, we can always have more on the line cards.
Yeah. Got an Umbron Marauder.
Oh, we've not got any of those yet.
No, definitely not. A Yukona Oracle.
Okay. I think probably we're going to have most of these common cards.
Yeah. A Shadow Supplier. A Blazing Cauldron.
So that's the uncommon. I think we have that one as well.
I've got this one. It's a Cloud King
Kashi. Yeah, I think we have that one already as well.
And then a Shadow Wraith.
Okay. I'm actually not sure if we've got that one. That one might be one we needed.
Shade Ripper.
And that's our foil, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, very nice. Okay. So let's have a look at the second set of cards here then. So we've got an Impenetrable Shield, which I'm fairly sure we've got. Stormwall, pretty sure that comes in the Storm starter deck. Spiritual Turmoil. Umbron Thief, got a few of those already. Our hero here, Virilia, again we do have that one already. Dimensional Hunter. Regen Chamber, I've definitely got 3 of those because I use them in my tech deck. We've got a Spectral Mantics, which is great because I'm pretty sure we've only got 1 of those so far, and of course we could use 3 of them if we built a deck. And then our foil is a Stumpdrift Shaman for that one. Okay, so then we've got the third pack here. I'll let you do those.
Okay, so we've got Vitalizing Frog, which I used in my deck for the tournament. I've got Planetary Alignment, a Bone Reaper, a crystal skin, and our hero is Crab Rider Nader.
Yeah, I think that's the one in the intro deck, so yeah, we've definitely got one of those.
A Bulwark Carrier.
I think possibly we needed another one of those.
Maybe. A Flower Garden.
Yeah, I think we probably needed that one as well. Ooh.
Spirit Tap.
So we've got a dual order combo there, Spirit Tap. I'm pretty sure we needed that one as well.
And then another Time Flicker.
Okay.
That's our foil.
That's our foil as well. I think we might already have a foil of Time Flicker, in which case that one will be going up on our web store. Do keep an eye out for those cards going up. I'll have to check exactly which ones we need for our collection, but I'm pretty sure we've got most of those, so there's a good chance that they'll be going up on the web store. Okay, and then we've just got this foil pack now, so I don't know if you will have seen these before, but they're 2 cards, they're both foil, they're back to back, so we've no idea what's inside them. So let's get these open. A little bit harder to open these, of course. There we go. Okay, so we have got a foil Automatic Avenger there. We do have one of those already, but it's always nice to have a foil copy. And we have an Eye of the Storm. You'll probably know better than me whether we've got one of those already.
I don't remember using it.
No, and you've got quite a lot of healing in your deck, and I would have thought we would have put that in there, so that's probably one that we needed, and it's a foil one as well, so that's fantastic. Okay, well, that's it for now. So thanks for watching. Like and subscribe if you enjoyed our video, and we'll see you again next time.